Neil Young is the self-titled debut studio album by Canadian musician Neil Young, which was his debut release as a solo artist following his departure from the band Buffalo Springfield. Released first in January 1969, it was then partially remixed and re-released almost a year later, in November 1969. In neither case did it appear on the Billboard 200 album chart. Release: the album was originally released on January 22, 1969. The first release used the Hariko CSG encoding system. This technology was intended to make stereo records compatible with mono record players, but had the unfortunate side effect of degrading the sound in both stereo and mono. Young was unhappy with the sound quality of the first release. "The first mix was awful," he was reported as saying in Cashbox of September 6, 1969. "I was trying to bury my voice, because I didn't one-quarter like the way it sounded." The album was therefore remixed in the summer of 1969, and re-released without Hariko CSG processing. The words Neil Young were added to the album cover after what was left of the original stock had been used up, so copies of both mixes exist in the original sleeve. Copies of the original 1968 mix are now rare and sought after, because many Neil Young fans believe that the 1969 mix diminished the songs, especially Here We Are in the Years. Neil Young was remastered and released on HD-CD encoded compact discs and digital download on July 14, 2009 as part of the Neil Young Archives original release series. It was released on audiophile vinyl in December 2009, both individually and as part of a box set of Neil's first 4 LPs available via his official website. This box set was limited to 1,000 copies. A CD version of 3,000 copies also exists. A high-resolution digital Blu-ray disc is planned, although no release date has been set. Track listing: all songs written by Neil Young, except where noted. Arrangements on The Old Laughing Lady, String Quartet from Whiskey Boot Hill, and I've Loved Her So Long by Young, Nitz and Awikuda. Side 1, The Emperor of Wyoming Euro 214, The Loner Euro 355, If I Could Have Her Tonight Euro 215, I've Been Waiting for You Euro 230, The Old Laughing Lady Euro 558, Side 2, String Quartet from Whiskey Boot Hill Euro 104, Here We Are in the Years Euro 327, What Did You Do to My Life? Euro 228, I've Loved Her So Long Euro 240, The Last Trip to Tulsa Euro 925, Personnel, Neil Young Euro vocals, guitars, piano, synthesizer, harpsichord, pipe organ, Awikuda Euro guitar, Jack Nitz Euro electric piano, Jim Messina, Carol Kay Euro bass, George Grantham, Earl Palmer Euro drums, Mary Clayton, Brenda Holloway, Patrice Holloway, Gloria Rashetta Jones, Shirley Matthews, Gracia Nitz Euro backing vocals, production, David Briggs, Awikuda, Jack Nitzke, Neil Young Euro producers, Dale Batchelor, Don Landee, Mark Richardson, Henry Saskowski Euro. Engineers, Rick Buchanan Euro arranger, engineer, Danny Kelly Euro photography, Ed Thrasher Euro album art direction, Roland Dial Euro cover painting, references. External links, lyrics, official documentation for Neil Young.